Welcome to New Orleans, virtually. I am standing on the banks of the mighty Mississippi River, which runs right through the middle of New Orleans, and I'm going to give you a little virtual tour to kind of give you an idea of some of the great things that you can see and do when you finally do come here in person. New Orleans was established in 1718. That makes us 302 years old, 303 by the time you get here. So you'll see these 300s all over the city as a sort of remnant from our year-long tricentennial celebration in 2018. Here I am with Winston Churchill outside of the Hilton Riverside, which should probably be the place that you're staying. It's a really great location. You are within walking distance of two very interesting neighborhoods in New Orleans, the French Quarter and the Warehouse District, and a streetcar ride away from lots of other great New Orleans experiences. So we're going to take a look at some of them. Behind me is Jackson Square. That's St. Louis Cathedral, that big beautiful cathedral that's right in the front of the town square, the center of our city. This is the area where there's artists and musicians out almost every single day. It's really, really vibrant, oldest neighborhood of the entire city. Royal Street in the French Quarter is one of the many beautiful streets that you can just kind of walk and enjoy the ambiance and the atmosphere and the architecture, but also some really good shopping and art galleries and, of course, excellent restaurants. Behind me is Fulton Street. This is right across from the Hilton Riverside. It sort of grew up around Harrah's Casino, which is right across from your hotel. And there's shopping and dining, a little pedestrian area. It's a nice place people like to come in and grab a drink or stroll at night. I'm sure you can guess that the Warehouse District gets its name because there used to be a lot of warehouses here. We're a port city and this is right on the river, so you need lots of warehouses. But now it's been transformed into kind of like an arts and commerce district. So there's great businesses, boutiques, dining, but some really, really fine museums as well. Right here on the corner of Camp and Andrew Higgins, we have the Civil War Museum, the Ogden Museum of Southern Art, the Contemporary Arts Center, and then of course the National World War II Museum. The St. Charles Avenue streetcar can take you uptown to the Garden District, which is a really lovely, elegant, antebellum neighborhood with gorgeous mansions and beautiful yards. The Garden District has some of these incredible mansions and beautiful landscaping to look at, plus a couple of celebrity homes. And then right alongside the Garden District, there's a street called Magazine Street, which has wonderful antique stores, boutiques, shops, restaurants, bars, coffee houses. It's a nice, a really nice little district. If you keep taking the St. Charles Avenue streetcar beyond the Garden District, you can take it all the way uptown to the Tulane University district that's right across from Audubon Park. This is Tulane University on St. Charles Avenue. It's a really, really beautiful campus, and right across the street is Audubon Park. This is Loyola University, which is right next to Tulane. Also another gorgeous campus right on St. Charles Avenue. Here's Audubon Park, right across from Tulane and Loyola Universities on St. Charles Avenue. This is close to the entrance, this beautiful fountain and butterfly garden. I'm walking the running, walking bike trail around Audubon Park. This is a 300-acre park with lots of recreation. People like to ride their bikes and jog and feed the ducks and walk their dogs. And then adjacent to Audubon Park is Audubon Zoo, which is a great zoo. This streetcar behind me says Cemeteries across the top, and if you get on it on Canal Street, it will take you to the end of Canal where you're surrounded by, you guessed it, almost a dozen really great above ground typical New Orleans cemeteries that you can explore. New Orleans, it's known for our above ground tombs. We don't bury people in the ground in New Orleans for lots of reasons, but it results in these beautiful cemeteries that people love to walk around in that Mark Twain called cities of the dead. This is the old Charity Hospital Cemetery, which is now the Katrina Memorial Cemetery. Here are the remains of the 83 people who died during Hurricane Katrina and remained completely unidentified. The end of the line for the Canal Street City Park streetcar is City Park, and you get off at the end. You don't even have to know what stop, you just have to get off when it finishes. And then in one direction is City Park, and in the other direction is Bayou St John. A windy day here on Bayou St John. This is a natural waterway that winds through New Orleans since before there was a New Orleans. It's a prehistoric natural waterway and a great place for recreation. People like to come out here and ride bikes and have picnics and fly kites and kayaking and canoeing and skimboarding, and it's directly across the street from the entrance to City Park. I'm in front of the main entrance to City Park. It's a gorgeous park, 1,300 acres. It's got a wonderful art museum. It's got Café du Monde, a sculpture garden, botanical gardens. It's a very windy day though, so I'm not going to film too long. I will show you one of my favorite spots in the park, however. I love all live oak trees, but especially the really gorgeous, large, old ones that are in our parks. But this one is very special. This is the singing oak. They have these gorgeous chimes in there that are perfectly tuned to a pentatonic scale of music that's used in traditional West African music and jazz and blues. And they hang them in this tree and they make the most beautiful sound.